We are live at the Masinde Muliro Gardens, and every time that name is mentioned, it evokes memories of a 2011 scandal where photos and videos of couples making out in this very place went viral. The explicit, I should say, photos lit up social media and sparked outrage and condemnation far and wide, forcing church leaders, I should say, to church leaders to visit the park to cleanse it with anointing oil and prayers. More than a decade later, what became the shame of the shame has reclaimed its garden of fame glory. More than a decade later, now we look at what has happened, and Okusa, who covered the story then, is live and joins us now for an update. Okusa.
Well done, of course, from as you mentioned there, from the Garden of Shame to Garden of Fame, Muliro Gardens reclaiming there its glory. Of course, those photos that you've just mentioned there caused a lot of uproar, both locally and even internationally. A lot of people coming here just to see how the garden looked like. And what we have right now is not really how the garden used to look like. That is like 12 years ago, where we didn't even have a fence around here. There were not these paved walkways that you can actually see now. There were no benches. The only benches that were here were confined up there inside the bamboo garden, which is on your screen right now. And that is actually where the spot where most of these illicit affairs happened. And of course, we are told that couples will come here, even students, and pay some unscrupulous business people 50 to 250 shillings just to allow them to engage in those illicit activities. And of course, the authorities moved in after there was some uproar and decided to restore order. We are talking of 61 million shillings being pumped to rehabilitate this particular facility, having been funded by the World Bank and through the Kenya Urban Support Program. That also ensured that the paved walkways that you've just seen were erected. There's a monument of the politician Masinde Muliro somewhere up there, a fence, 2 huge gates, toilets, and a canteen, and of course the benches that you're seeing. So that is basically what has happened here. This is the park sits on a 6.5 acre piece of land, and of course families come here like today on a Sunday to enjoy the ambience that has been created following the uplift that happened here. So that is the story, brief story of Muliro Gardens as it sits now. Of course, there's a Muliro management whatever committee that was formed to oversee or to manage the place, and it has barred religious ceremonies and political rallies from happening here, which was the case initially. So that is it, and of course we are here and enjoying the fresh air.
Thank you very much, Okusa. It must be quite a different sight for you compared to when you covered this story in 2011. I mean, so just for the viewers who have known of the history of this place, don't be too worried. You'll not find anything unfamily-like on our bulletin this afternoon.